Hey guys. Sorry for not uploading videos for a while, I've been busy. Today, we'll cover the second part of our mod menu series. Before that, I want to let you know that I'm currently working on our reverse engineering series. In the meantime, I'll be uploading some topics that I left unfinished. After 1 or 2 videos, our reverse engineering course will begin. Some people have requested shorter videos without deep explanations. So, from now on, I'll keep my videos as short as possible. In part 1, I explained how to add mod menu features, modify the mod menu template, and add it to our game. If you haven't watched that video yet, make sure to check it out because I won't be covering the same topics again. Instead of blindly following the steps, understand the process and apply it to your favorite games. In this video, we'll focus only on adding offsets and patching memory to make our mod menu work. For this, we need 3 things. 1. Finding offsets. 2. Writing hex values. 3. Adding it to our mod. We already covered finding offsets in our memory dump video, where I clearly explained the process. So, watch that video first because I won't be explaining it again. Now, moving on to the second task, writing hex values. For this, we need ARM language to write instructions then convert them into hex. If you don't know ARM assembly, don't worry, I'll teach it in our reverse engineering series. For now, we can use some free online services to get the job done. These tools handle most of our work. We often use common values repeatedly, like changing values to 9999999. Boolean values like true, 1, or false, 0. If you search online, you'll find frequently used hex codes, which you can use as well. Let's try this using a random online website. I searched for an ARM to hex converter and found a good website. You can use this one or any other website you prefer. If you scroll down a little, you'll see an option to enter the value we want to change. This tool will generate ARM code based on that value. We have options like int long, float. If you've watched our videos from the start or checked out our Lua scripting video, you already know about these data types and their limits. Example, converting a value to hex. Let's say I want to change my game value to 1, or make it a Boolean true value, which is also 1, but I don't know ARM assembly. Now, let's enter 1 in the tool and see if it generates the code. See. We got our ARM code. Since I know this is an int value, I'll copy the code. And yes, it's correct, so don't worry about getting the wrong code. Now, let's paste it here and we got our hex code. Simple, right? Trying different values. Let's try entering 0. We got the hex value. Now, let's try a higher value. If we get an error, if the value crosses the int limit, we need to consider it as int long or double. So instead of using the first instruction, we copy the second instruction. See. No errors now. This is how you should use the tool. Game Guardian support. There's also a Game Guardian option here. If you click on it, it will convert hex values into a format that Game Guardian supports. If you've watched our Game Guardian or memory dump videos, you may have seen these values before. Moving to the next step. Now that we know how to find offsets, write hex values, let's move on to the final step, adding offsets and hex values to our mod menu to make it work. See, this is our mod menu from the previous video. This was created for the Among Us game. Someone requested me to show how to add offsets and hex values for Subway Surfers. Whatever I show on this channel is mainly focused on the process, rather than demonstrating a specific game. So, learn the process and apply it to your favorite game. I will show this process using my old Subway Surfers offsets and hex values. Since we're just demonstrating the process, we don't need accurate offsets or hex values. Once again, if you haven't watched our memory dump video or the first mod menu video, watch those first before continuing. Extracting the APK. Extract the APK using MT Manager. I have already explained this process in memory dump video, so I won't go in depth here. Go to the extracted folder location. Finding the metadata and lib folders. As we discussed in previous videos, nowadays, game files are mostly split into 2 or 3 parts. Base folder, where we can find the metadata folder. Remaining folders, containing the library, lib, folders. We already know where to find the metadata and lib folders, so let's navigate to them. See. We found them. Now, we can dump these files and find our desired offsets. But since I already have old offsets and hex values, I won't waste time finding them again. Instead, I'll just use the ones I have. Open our main.cpp file. If you don't know where it is or how to download it, just watch our part 1 video. First, we need to enter our lib folder name, which we saw previously. You can see the obfuscate word. I already explained this and its uses in our previous video. Let's enter our lib name. Here, I will remove comments and some unwanted features or functions. See, these are the offsets I have. If you use them, they may or may not work because, as I told you before, these are old offsets, so developers may have changed them. So just learn how to use them instead of blindly following. Now, I am removing my previous memory patch names and creating new names. You can name them whatever you want. Under this, we have some example hooking functions, but we don't need those now. Don't worry, I will explain hooking functions in our upcoming videos. When removing lines, be careful. If you remove anything incorrectly, you will get errors, or it may not work as expected. If you are not sure about removing, just comment out those lines. I already explained how to comment out in part 1. I don't need these. Here, enter your memory patch name. Make sure it is the same as our defined memory patch names. Now, we need to enter our lib file name within double quotes. Next, we need to enter our offsets without quotes because they are not values or strings. But I accidentally entered them within quotes, so I will remove them by the end of this video. You should not put them in quotes. Next, enter the hex value in double quotes. That's it. This is the syntax. Now, repeat the process for the other patches as well. Let's name our features. I have my previous game features, but you can name them as you like. Here's our next step. Now, we need to make our toggle buttons work. When we activate them, they will use our patched memory instead of the actual value. With this, we can cheat the game. Let's see how we can do it. Watch carefully, don't skip here. Here, I am entering our patch names that we defined before. Make sure you set the name exactly as it is or just copy and paste it here. This is the syntax. When my first feature toggle is on, I want to activate these two patch memories. When the toggle is off, I want to restore the original value. To simplify, when we toggle off, the hack stops. Since I am activating two patches at a time, I need to close them as well. That's why I enter these two again. Repeat this process for the remaining patches as well. I forgot to change the feature numbers. These are important. If you name feature 1 as feature 2, then when you toggle on the first feature, the second feature will activate instead. So make sure you enter the correct feature numbers. Again, I forgot to change the if condition feature numbers as well. Don't make these mistakes, or you will get errors. All our feature toggles work like Boolean types. I already explained every feature in part 1. Now, we have to declare these features. Let's do it. I made a mistake here. We need to enter bool instead of boolean. But I will change it by the end of this video, so don't worry. You should not make this mistake, or you will get an error. That's it, our work is done. Let's run it. See, like I said before, we got errors. Let me change boolean to bool and remove the double quotes from offsets. Now, let's run it again. This time, we didn't get any errors. Let me show our code again. Let's run it one more time. Sometimes, it shows a warning, but that doesn't mean it's harmful, so we can install it. See. Our mod menu is updated with fully functional features. After this, add it to your game and use it. I already showed this in part 1, so I won't repeat it. If I do, the video length will increase. That's it for today. Keep learning. I will see you in the next one.